G'day, this is Christine. I've had a request from somebody who wants to be able to get a list of all of the URLs of the videos in their channel, as well as the titles of those videos. And the reason why she wanted this list is because she wants to be able to feed that list into some software for tracking the rankings of these videos. Now, this is not that difficult to do if you happen to be a programmer, because you can use YouTube's API. Other alternatives are that you could go to your channel and then do copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, and it would be very, very boring. Or you could actually use the YouTube API online, like using this particular screen. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can use this particular screen. It's a Google screen. It's a Google site. And then you can get a list of the first 50 at least videos in your channel, and then I can show you how to get the next 50 and the next 50. Unfortunately, when you get this list, it'll come in a really horrible looking format. I mean, you can sort of pick your way through it and, work out what the contents are. But I've also got a little program that I've written where you can actually paste that horrible looking stuff into a box on another screen that I'm providing for you, and it will give it to you, that same information, but in a much more readable format. So let me get started. I'll just let you know that what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this video that you're watching now freely available, and I'm happy for you to share it. But if you want to get access to the tool that will convert the horrible looking format into the nice looking format, you'll need to go to onlinemarketingcourses.net, and you'll need to actually sign up for my membership, which is free, but at least it gets you onto my mailing list so that I can get in touch with you. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I recommend you have a look at the description below this video so that you can get the link to online marketing courses for where you can go to get the nice reformatting software. Or if you're watching it on online marketing courses, after you click on the add to cart button, which should be above, I think, where this video is going to be, you will then be able to get access to that reformatting software. So let me get on with it. The first thing you need to do is you need to go to a URL, which I will put this URL onto the description in YouTube as well as into online marketing courses. The URL is quite long. It's developers.google.com/YouTube/v3/docs, that's DOCS/search/list. And when you go to that particular site, you'll find right at the very top, you'll see here it includes this thing, try it now. And I need you to go to that try it now. Now, the first thing you need to do on this is you actually need to authorize this application, this Google application, to access your channel. So to do that, we click on this little dot here and it comes up with this pop-up. Just ignore what it all says. You want to allow everything. So let me I think I can scroll down here. I can scroll down here and I can click authorize. And then it's going to ask me, well, what channel do you want to authorize this for? So I'm going to click online marketing courses, which is the channel I'm using at the moment. And then it's going to ask, do you want it to allow it to do all this stuff? And you can click allow. Now, and then once it's worked, all this will change to blue. Now, you will need to do this each time you want to use this, but it does last for, I don't know how long, a couple of hours or something like that. So if you've got a whole lot of these to do and you do them all in one session, you'll probably only need to do that authorization once. But if you come back tomorrow and want to do more, you'll have to do that authorization again. But as you can see, it only took about 20 seconds to do anyway. Now, there's only a couple of things you need to fill out on this form. The first thing you need to do is in the part, you put the word snippet, SNIPPET. Okay. In the channel ID, you need to put in there your channel ID. Now, this is not the same thing as your channel name. This is a really horrible looking long format ID. Now, to get your channel ID, go to, oh, by the way, you have to be logged into YouTube before you do all this. Sorry, I should have said that at the start. So you go to youtube.com. And over on the right hand side here, you'll see my channel. And down in the, I'm using Firefox browser on a PC, so I can actually see the channel ID down in the bottom left corner of the screen. But it's hard to type and copy and carry on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to right click, I'm going to say copy link location, and I'm going to go to Notepad and I'm going to paste it in there, Control V to paste it in. And the part I want, you can see it's got youtube.com/channel/. It's all that part after that last slash. That is my channel ID. So Control C to get the channel ID. Then I can go back to here and I can do Control V. And on a Mac it's Command C and Command V, I believe, to paste it into there. And this should work on a Mac just as easily as it works on a PC because it's all browser based. Next thing I need to do is I need to scroll down until I find this max results. Okay, and I want to put in there 50. Now, you can see over here that it says that the maximum is 50. It says to be between 0 and 50. Don't know why you put 0 in there, but anyway, you have to put in between 0 and 50. The YouTube API, even if you wrote a program to do it, will only return 50 results at a time. And I'll show you after this how you actually get the next 50 if you've got more than 50 videos on your channel. So let's scroll down, right down to here, and which is actually quite near the bottom of the screen, and we click the execute button, and then we cross our fingers. And here it's come back. Okay, so it didn't take very long. And you will see here it says 200 OK. That's what we want. If you've got anything other than 200 OK, then there's a mistake. But as you can see, there's very little to fill out. So it's not likely you'll get a mistake, but you might. So what you've got now is you've got all this mess here. Now, if you want to, you can see in this, like this particular one here is a playlist because it's got playlist ID. And then we go down here. I'm looking for where it starts saying items. What's this? Yeah, okay. So we've got a GoDaddy how to create a forwarding URL preview. That's the name of one of my videos. And there's the video ID there. So if I wanted to, and it's got the first part of the description and it's got the link to the thumbnail. So if I wanted to, I could just copy and paste and copy and paste. And then now I've got a whole lot of videos in here. So I could go all the way down here and copy all this stuff. But that's a bit of a nuisance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click up here. So I've just clicked just to the left of that 200 OK. You can click pretty much anywhere in this top part and this will all work. And then I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. Right down to the bottom. Oops, that's a bit too far, Christine. I think I might have just mucked up my clicking. Anyway, I might have to do the top click again. But what I need to do is you'll see that the results come in a sort of a grey background box. So what I need to do is I have mucked up the clicking. Let me do that again. I'll go back up to the top. Oh, this is good exercise for the mouse finger. Go right back up to the top. Where is it? Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff here. Okay, here we are, 200 OK. So I'm going to click here, and then I'm going to very carefully go right down to the bottom. There we go. And I'm going to hold down the Shift key and I'm going to click there. So what I've done is I've highlighted the contents of that grey box. Now I'm going to go Control C to copy. And then I'm going to go over to another screen where this is the program that I created. And I'm just going to click in this box here and I'm going to go Control V to paste and click Submit. And then my little program will give this to you. So what this has done is it's got https://www.youtube.com/watch?v equals and then the video ID, comma, GoDaddy : how to create a forwarding URL preview. So, and there are 50 videos there. Okay, believe it or not, there's 50, I think there's 50 there. So I'm not going to count them, but there would be up to 50 videos there. Now you can then copy and paste all of that into a CSV file or whatever you want, whatever it is you want to do with it. The only time that it might get a bit confused if you're copying it into a CSV file is if you have got a comma within the title of your video. So because, as you know, with CSV, it's comma separated values. So that before the first comma is the first column, and then the next section is the second column. And so if you've got a comma within that description, then it might break it into multiple columns. So you just might need to be a little bit careful of putting it into a CSV file if it's got commas in the title. So that's how you get the first 50 videos in a nice format. Now, what if you've got more than 50 videos? So let's go back up to the top here. Page back up. Down a bit. Okay, now what I'm looking for, here it says total results is 48, results per page is 50. So what I've done there is I've actually chosen a channel which only had 48 videos on it. By the way, this is only going to return your public videos. Okay, it's not going to return your unlisted videos. So I've actually got a couple of hundred videos on this channel, but it's only told me I've got 48 because it's only going to return the information for the public videos. I mean, the reason why I was asked to do this was because somebody wanted to track ranking, and there is no ranking if the video is not public. So I figured, why would you want the ones that aren't public anyway? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to do this same exercise again, but I'm going to do it with a channel that does have more than 50 videos in it, just so that I can show you what to look out for. So 1 second, go here and click the pause button. Okay, so I have done it again with a different channel. All I needed to do it with a different channel was to put the different channel ID into here. I have got 162 videos, public videos in that channel, and it's returned 50 per page. Now the difference is up here we've got this thing called the next page token. So what happens is when you do a search, or which is what this is, it will return 50 videos or whatever you've put into the list, into the maximum results figure, and then it will say, okay, if you want the next page of videos, you need to use this next page token. So what you do to get the next 50 is you copy that. So I'll go Control C, and then, and of course you'll, before you do that, you'll paste all this information into my tool and get the, get the nice version of it and save that somewhere. Then you go here and you go to page token, okay? And you go Control V to paste it. So you've pasted that in there, and you'll leave the max results at 50 and you leave the snippet and the channel ID all the same, but you've put that page token in there, and you click execute. And then what it's going to do is it's going to return you another up to 50 results. So it'll return the second page worth, if you like, with there being 50 on a page. And again, you've got a next page token again, and you've got a previous page token. So if for some reason you wanted to go back to the first 50, then you could copy and paste the previous page token into that page token box. But if you want the third page, so the next one, you then need to use this page token. So we'll go there, Control C. So in other words, the next page token is going to change with every group of 50. So it's like page 1, page 2, page 3, except that it uses a page token thing rather than a number. So we'll go there and we'll paste that in there, and then we'll scroll down here and execute, and that will give us the third page. Okay, and again you can see the page token has changed. So we can keep on going with that until we run out of pages. Now when we run out of pages, let's go next page tokens. By my calculations, we should have, if there's 160, we should have 50, 50, 50, 10, and then the fifth time we try it, it won't work. So this is to go to page 4. We'll go back up to page token, Control V, execute. Okay, now this one should only have 10 results on it, and it looks like it's shorter because I can tell by how fast the mouse is moving down. So there's only 10 on that one, and you'll see here we don't have a next page token. Okay, so that means that this is the last page of information. So basically, to recap, what you do is you go to this page on Google Developers, and as I said, I'll give you the URL in the page on onlinemarketingcourses.net, and you enter. You need to authorize it here, and you need to go through the 3 or 4 screens to authorize it. You need to put in the word snippet in lowercase, SNIPPET here. You need to paste your channel ID in there, and to get your channel ID, you go here, right click on my channel, you'll get the channel URL, which looks like that, and then here, that's where I've copied it out of the second channel that I did. You use that part there as your channel ID. Okay. Then you need to scroll down to how many results you want, and I recommend you do 50. You can do less if you want to. And then you click on execute. Then you will get all this horrible looking gobbledygook stuff. So you need to copy all of that. You can start anywhere you like up the top here. I'm actually looking for the word items. So long as you are before the word items, then it'll work. But I recommend you just copy the whole of that grey box all the way down to the bottom. You go over to my other page, which is this one, which I'll give you the URL of this page in the membership area. You paste all that gobbledygook into here and click submit, and it'll reformat it for you in this nice way. Then you can copy all of this into Notepad or wherever it is you want to store it, and you can use that for your other your other software. Then if you've got another page of information, you need to come back in here and find the next page token value, and you need to come back up here and put it into page token there, and then you can click on execute, and it'll give you the next group of 50, assuming you've got more than 50. And that's it. So I hope this helps you. Let me know if you like it. Feel free to share this with whoever you think might enjoy it. See ya.